Yo, what's up? This is Wally. I hope you guys are enjoying the YouTube content so far. So today's video, we're going to be focusing on an inbound DM sale. Okay, so it's going to be an inbound DM, and we're going to role play this sale, and we're going to cover a few things that I think are very interesting for you who are in DM sales right now. So number one, we'll cover some phrasing and how do we phrase things to get information, but make sure that it's in the right tonality so that way we don't come off as sassy, right? We're also going to cover like how to ask the right clarifying questions to make sure that we, get someone's needs and understand exactly what the problem is that they are looking to solve, and make sure that we can solve it for them, right? And then we're gonna also figure out ways that we can deal with vague responses and basically optimize our response to get people to become more specific whenever they're being vague. So hope you enjoyed this video, and let's hop right into it. You gotta understand.
Um, roadblock right away. Just kidding. What would it look like to work with you? Obviously, we don't want to like answer this exactly. Kind of
Yeah, and we also don't know we don't know what YouTube video they saw either. So it's like we don't know if they saw, yeah, which one.
should I ask that? It's like, is it necessary, or should I just go with something about this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you necessarily have to address that just yet. I don't think you need to address the YouTube video or anything yet. I think you just
Yeah.
got to keep that in your mind that you don't necessarily know yet, you know? So
Mhm.
I think you should just address the what would it like to work with you. But like that's not a very specific question, is it? It's like, what do you mean work with me? Like,
Yeah. What do you mean?
yeah, exactly. So like we need to clarify that question. So we need to ask a clarifying question of some sort to get him to. Yes.
What do you mean?
Yeah, how do you mean that's
Working with
maybe it's
me.
like how do you mean by working with me? Or how do you mean by work with me exactly? Um and you can like add a softener. You can just say you can say like just curious. Just
Just
curious.
curious.
How do you mean by work with me exactly? Yeah. Hmm.
I'm struggling with it right now. Curious what you mean. I want to ask. Oh, what are you struggling with? Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's a good question. Like to get them to elaborate on like what could, yeah, to elaborate some more. Yeah, what are you struggling with? When we say you're
It's
struggling,
like,
yeah, or you could, yeah, that's a flavor thing. It's like you could say it a bunch of different ways, but yeah, basically you're trying to get them to open up either way.
so it doesn't matter. It matters, but like, yeah, it's just like,
I mean,
okay,
you could say, what are you struggling with? Or you could say, when you say you're struggling, could you elaborate on that? It's the
yeah,
same. It's like it's a this or that, it's not really gonna
yep,
change the answer. So that's what I mean by it's your flavor. It's like however you want
okay.
to.
Oh, wait. Is there, um, okay, I'll just, what are you, like, gotcha, bro.
Gotcha, bro. Uh, if you wanted to be more, if you wanted to like make that better, you could also say like, what are you struggling with specifically?
Oh, yeah, specific.
S specifically, specifically.
Oh, wait, okay.
No, no, just take the E out. Yeah, yeah. S specifically. I'm gonna mess with someone. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna totally do that.
Seeing pattern exactly, specifically. Just need more volume, carrying on traction, but it's inconsistent. I think turn here is a good timing. Ah, oh gosh. Oh, my laptop is lagging. Someone wants to get replaced.
No, there's the chat. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Boom.
Listen to you, blah, 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 defend it. Jeremy Minor.
Hmm.
You like Jeremy Minor? Oh, can't say that. We're recorded.
I can say if I like Jeremy Minor or not. So it's fine. I don't. who,
You know.
who who talks like that? He like whispers sometimes. Nobody talks like that. That doesn't work. I've made a lot of sales too. That doesn't work.
Start.
Best chat ever.
Okay, cool.
That was great timing, Ange. Yeah, that was like the perfect. That was like the perfect timing. I had just sent the message and then you switched back over.
Um, perfect.
Great takeaways.
Yeah. Can never go wrong with that.
We were making jokes the other day, Ange,
Yeah, about.
about your potential boyfriend in the future,
Oh, really?
about how he's gonna have to be, how you're gonna like chat close him, and he's not gonna be prepared for that.
Um,
You're gonna use your sales
maybe.
persuasion skills and be like, oh, just curious, just curious about that. Like I don't know if the woman I date, if she's in sales, if I'm gonna enjoy that. I'll just say that. It might be awesome because she might be a really good listener. You know? But
Yep.
she might be able to know how to push the buttons the right way. It's like, I don't know, dangerous
Yeah.
game.
I would say I would say like yeah, like sometimes like good talking. Like even if it's chats, like I get why they say some things, but yeah, I guess if in like in chat sales, you kind of like get like nitpicky a little bit, but sometimes you gotta give them some grace.
You gotta give it some grace. Ah, okay. That's
Yeah.
funny. That's funny. Savage.
Organic hygiene.
Do 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 do.
It's laggy.
Yep.
It's very laggy. I'll just send this as a whole. uh,
That's legal. You can do that.
legal.
Yep. It's legal. Fair play. We just know how to do it in a live scenario. We know how it's supposed to be.
Oops. To meetings. Okay. Already said full time. Okay. Got it. AK. So this month. Inconsistent. Um, otherwise, I just don't know. Is it safe?
What?
Because he said
Yeah, he's making.
8K.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
say this month. Yeah, I think that makes sense. It's like, yeah, I see you're making around 8K this month, and not instead of saying right now,
Yeah.
or yeah, and then you could say, how much would you like to be consistently making in the next, 6 to 12 months? Swap those
Oh
words.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. I see what you're trying to do. No, you don't. Yeah, just put it before consistently. I was like consistently making in the next 6 to 12 months. Yeah, that's good. That that's the edit is fine too. The changing wording, that's fine. Yeah. All all things still make sense.
Maybe his AK is it's a good month for him. Okay, I already said this. Quality appointments.
Is it the last question, Ange? No, I'm just messing. Pretty sure you asked me at least 3 more questions.
I would say so. Is this it?
But, or is it gonna be that?
What'd you say? Would you like some help? I don't know. Would you like some help? What was the line again? I used to use it all the time. Kidding. Would you like some help? Getting that dialed in.
Sorry, I had to walk away for a second, but I'm right here now. What'd you say?
Is this the right line? Would you like some help getting that dialed in? Wait, I guess wait, is that it? Or
You don't really know. I mean, you could just say, "Would you like some help with that?"
with that? Yeah.
Yeah, because when you say getting that dialed in is like all, it's like a bunch of, there's like a lot of stuff with that, you know?
Mhm. Got it. Would you like some help with that? That look like?
Hmm.
What's up?
No, I just laugh because yeah, you guys have all figured out how to do the shortened, like, what would that look like? That's good. Um, without sending the whole pre-VLD because it looks body. I can't tell you how many people I used to make that mistake. Like, don't do it like that.
Tuki's asking for testimonial. I think we already sent her that.
We sent her a screenshot. Technically, I have a testimonials file.
Mm-hmm. For
So I
IUL
mean,
agent.
yeah, I mean, it's not for IUL agent, but it's like all of the testimonials about the courses and stuff. So I mean, we could easily add like, so I mean, how about this? And I'll drop you the testimonial folder link, and you tell
Mm-hmm.
me if that is, if you like that. So, I mean, you can do it later, obviously, but
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, PLD. Oh, no, no, not PLD, PLD. Okay, sure. Is that like a symptom for like ADHD or like, oh, you're doing something and then like, hey, and then you remember something and then you kind of do it and then, oh, wait, I'm actually doing this.
Uh, a little bit, but I think that's more of just like a focus issue
Mhm,
and like basically you just that's more of like a discipline thing. I feel like even if
mhm,
you have like quote unquote ADHD, I feel like you can still like it's like trainable.
mhm.
Like everything is trainable. There's no fixed human. We're all humans. We have brains. We can do stuff differently.
Yep.
Right, 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 right.
Yes, 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 yes. Um, do you have any? Sounds like we could cause anything. I would go for this, but I'm just gonna check. Correct. Oh, do you have any more questions for me? This is perfect. And no, I don't have any other questions. Okay. Oh, PLD.
I like it. I like it. We're getting aggressive. We're like, yeah, drop the PLD.
I already said right on. I can say it again. And
I don't really think you even need the first line because it's like it's
oh,
not really like the action taker's mindset's not. You know what I mean? It's not really. You just dropped a link that says you're
contextual.
Brandon. You could probably just go
Yeah.
say, yeah. You probably just say that. Yeah. I don't think you need to add the line.
Hey. Yay. That's cute.
Yeah. Thanks. Had to make sure to pick a nice and pink and funny one. Awesome. Biggest takeaway from that chat, Ange.
Um, I
If
would
there was the
say,
biggest, if there was a biggest, there could be a few small ones. That's fine too. One of them is great.
I would say like when we're not sure exactly what they're talking about, just need them to ask about it and get them open up.
Yeah, you gotta prime open a little bit, right? And decidedly, I was doing that on purpose when I were going through the chat. I was purposely being like short or like not really specific.
Vague. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like people do that all the time, you know? It's like they speak in
Yep.
like it's like, hey, you're being vague. Is that that actually ties into the conversation we had at like the beginning of this or in the middle of your chat jousting session about thing. It's like, can you be more specific? It's like imagine talking to your friends and they're like saying vague stuff. You can like really
Yeah.
talk to
Yeah,
them.
I think I'm good at that. Like with my
Could
friends.
you be more specific? What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you
So
mean?
so I call that being curious, right? And it's like it's just like
Hmm.
the idea of like we should be very curious. It's like, oh, could you let's be more specific. Elaborate on that, please.
Yeah.
Like because
Yeah,
it,
they
it
like
shows that
that
we're
also.
listening. What?
I said they like that also.
Yeah.
Like when they want to be, like when they talk about themselves. So
Yeah. And yeah, nobody not doesn't want to talk about themselves. I hear it all day in this bar. People just want to talk about themselves all day. I'm just here to be a backboard.